Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. Alright, so that's all you should have. Tired of this being horribly disorganized. We want you to have 1100 as your request. All right, so then that's 100, 250 chests. Ammo. 200, 400, 600. That should be fine. That's fine for now. I'm done dicking around with that. Missing a bit of power there. All right, so it's just lamps and power and speed mods. And it looks like you have the speed mods I need. I don't have lamps, so I'm gonna have to hope that the other guys can cover for you. Oh boy, hello. Well, I've done a bit of a reset, but I'm okay. I've shut everything off because I need to make some significant changes, and I don't want to have to do it while, you know, I'm working. I don't have enough green circuits for the blue circuits, and I don't have enough green circuits for the yellow, or for the blue science. And I don't have enough red circuits for the purple science. And it wasn't until 2 hours and 45 minutes in that revealed itself. Yeah, it's the way it goes. Didn't I request the other one here too? Oh, no. So I just need lamps off of that. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's get out of here. Finish this up and then get some trains built. So what I decided while I was on my last break, I was mulling over what to do about these things. What to do about science trains and their requesters. And what I'm going to do is take Mango's suggestion, is not set a train limit. And there's only 2 trains. They're going to come here and they're going to sit when they're empty over there. So this will let me see how many are requested, but it's not going to stop the train from coming here. And I think I'm going to hard code the purple to be just 1 train. Yeah, purple is hard coded to 1 train because I don't want these trains going to both to 1. I don't care that that says A, but So this part won't matter, that these two... Yeah. I don't trust that, to be honest, though. Because in theory, it could be one, and it would send them both there, because it's an idiot. Well, we'll find out. Skull Red, hello. Welcome. I'm on pause for the winning of the scenario for the moment. As I try and rebalance things. I've got to bulk up some green and some green circuits, red circuits. How are you? Someday I'll fix this. Today is not that day. Thanks, alert box. Well, that's not quite right. That sucks. That should get me some more lube. All right, that should finish this. Okay, so this is going to be a dedicated iron and copper, but I only need one of these irons, right? No, I need both of them. Yeah, that's pretty close. So doing all this, I'm still barely over on my mining, so I'm going to leave all that alone. So I need 2 iron mines and 2 iron trains and 2 steel trains. Two iron and 2 copper trains. Ultimately, you guys are for yellow science. You're the copper train. Your source is going to be this until you're full. Your destination is this. Nope. This until you're empty. Awesome song. And we'll put down another one of you. And as soon as it's built, we'll put your credentials in there. Send you on your way. And we'll build a iron train right next to this one. We'll complain bitterly about the lack of fuel here. Then we will set you to start here where you're full, and to go here until you are empty and time passed of 60. Then we'll look at you and we'll copy you when I can. Jesus, stop turning. And then we'll paste you here and we'll say you can go. You are going to go in incorrectly. You're going to go in wrong. So we're going to send you. Oh, you're the big emptier. We don't care where you go, which way you go in. We should check on McKay's because I might have sent him in wrong. I did. Give him that turnaround option there. I don't think I used a lot on Kingfisher, but I do need what they've got. And I need you to get out of the way. One, 2, 4, 5. You should have lamps. I swear I looked at that. There. All right, I'm fine with all that. While I'm here, I'm going to pick up some ammo and stuff and give it to the other bot. And lamps I got. Hi, Mucky. Well, I shut it all off because when I started looking at what I need to do to make this work, I got to do some moving around. I added another oil to support green. Blue Science. But I couldn't do anything at 10 and 20 FPS. Excuse me. I ran out of green circuits in 3 different ways, essentially. I need to get a train here. I don't know if you've heard me say it today, but I 100% should have gone with a neighborhood design. And I'm gradually migrating there because I can't support this shared resource model. Things that I look at them and I go, okay, blue science needs 111,000 red circuits. Okay. That's 14,000 red circuits. It provides it assuming it's going to get enough green circuits. Well, this is green circuits by less than 1 assembler. It should be fine. And it's not. It runs out of green circuits. Probably because this isn't running at 100% efficiency. But whatever the reason, and I can't make this any bigger or better, it's just not going to happen. So what I need to do is I need to give it another one of these so it has that little bit of buffer, which is way more than it needs. I'd love to give it just half, but I can't. I'd love to be able to tweak this to get a little bit more out of it, but I can't. The problem really manifests, and so what I had done was I had taken this is dedicated to blue science, red circuits. So this train was going over here to feed it, and that's all it was doing. It's one train, back and forth, bam. But when it was running, nah, the visual mod don't eat much UPS. I've checked that. Lots of people have looked it over. The mods, you can see it here, train trails, less than 0.2. Reverse factory a little bit, train saver a little bit. You know, so the only one that could be eating, because I took out glowing trees, train trails could be eating some of it, you know, 20% of one. But, this doesn't show inserters. If we switch to inserters, oops, wrong one. Inserters are taking 5. At one point, inserters were taking 11. I thought inserters were in here somewhere, but maybe not. So most of my time was being sucked up by inserters. You might find this interesting, though. I've had to increase my maximum power to over 100 gigawatts because this thing gets up to 80. So yeah, I'm using almost 100 gigawatts of power. And that's before adding this last 2. Since that measurement, I've added these 2 smelting arrays and this green circuit array. So this green circuit array is going to supplement this blue circuit build. I keep running out of lube, which is not really a surprise. So what these green circuits are going to do is support blue chips, because it was blue chips that really crushed me. Blue chips being used by... Hello, Derek McIntyre. I heard, I was tuned in when Amanda was commenting about upping the ante. Shit, I did there. And getting a better PB world record. And how it was taking time away from her being able to play on screen. Well, working harder isn't always the solution. Working smarter is. Reassess what's going on. You might want to start practicing the micro build concept, components. Yeah, that's good. She's a different streamer than you, and I think it adds a lot to the channel. Good. Well, also, McIntyre, I recommend you look up Andrew Huberman and memorization techniques, because I think you would benefit from those. Practice techniques. So going back to this blue circuit, green circuit, I've set up these blue circuits to now be able to accept this dedicated green circuit line. And that's what this train's going to be. And they're going to be for yellow science as well. So this thing ran out. Hi, kitty cat. And so you're going to start here until you're full. And then you're going to go here until you're empty and time past 60. Hi, Zoe. Mucky's here before you. He must have woke up first. So what this is going to do is allow me to have plenty of green circuits coming from for these blue circuits. Well, the only thing that got me out of bed today was that it was a holiday and I knew I could stream early. So with that done, then this can be changed. Because you are that, and then this, I have 3 of these, so I'm going to reduce that to 2 by taking this away and dedicating it to this. So this is going to break something. So where is your loader? That's these. There's 3 trains. Which I don't need. So I need to look at this one. No, that's plastic. This one. Yeah, that's what I want. It's you that I don't want here anymore. I don't know what to do with you, though. Sitting on 60,000 green circuits. Okay, so I could have done all that while still online. So it is a President's Day, yeah, President's Celebration Day. Hi, kitty cat. So what I'm doing now is I now have a new oil processing down here, and it is serving this plastic. So there's 4 of these unloaders. So it's serving this plastic and this sulfur. So it's basically dedicated to blue. And that means that this pet gas is now dedicated to purple. And there are 2 purple plastics. There's this one, which is going to red science, and this isn't purple plastic, this is yellow plastic. Wow. Yellow needs a lot of plastic. Or no, wait, this is purple, because these modules are for purple. And I got the same problem here as I had over there. There's just barely not enough green circuit supply. To satisfy the red circuits and these prod mods. In an ideal world, it's fine. I could actually add that extra plastic in there, but I haven't been running out of plastic on these. Now, the challenge here is iron and copper for these things, and I think I'm using this iron here as well. So, as I recall, I'm 4211, 3111, so it needed about 10. And if I wanted to build more green circuits, I'd be way oversubscribed on this iron. If I only did a little tiny thing, which is probably all I need, I'd still have a little bit extra iron. And as far as copper goes, somehow I'm already under. Did I do something wrong there? This plus this, add in that, I'm short on copper. That's painful. So that's tenuous at best. I All right. I think it's just gonna have to suffice. All right, sorry. I'm gonna just ignore that. The only way I can make that work is if I feed it more. I don't think I need to satisfy that. Why is 8 so low? Why is 8 half the size of the others? So the question I have when I look at this, well, I mean, that's just way overproduced now. All right, so let's check blue circuit supply now. So now my other problem is that I'm using half of these red chips for purple. Kind of putting myself in a spot. Because he doesn't need all of them. There's an extra 60. And then so you're dedicated to here and you're dedicated to here. this, and this. And this. So now I'm plenty of green circuits plus travel time, right? I have to dehydrate. Okay, so I'm fine with that. It's this red circuit thing. You're coming from here. So this is now dedicated to purple, even though this isn't purple anymore. This is actually purple and yellow. But this... what am I trying to say here? So this is feeding this plastic and this sulfur. I've found that this setup of oil and cracking can barely support two plastic or a plastic and a sulfur. So the question is, how much petro does this need? 188. How much petro does this need? 282. That's the problem. How much petro are you providing? And you. And you. 520. So you're providing 520. So that's barely enough plastic for those two. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Now, if I take this 588, 520, and I say how much plastic can you support? Not quite 3. So no matter what I do, what I'm looking at is that this oil setup can support 2 plastic. And if I decide to increase those plastics, then I'd be under by a little bit. I don't know what it means by... Oh, yeah. I don't know what it means when it says that I'm short on these. Does that mean that I need more of these? I think so. Throwing something at 60 miles an hour is pretty impressive. Plastic hasn't been a problem. If I increase green, will it be a problem? I don't know. But back to what I was thinking. Each of these oil refineries supports 2 plastic, basically. So I could increase those if I wanted to. So here's a question. What if I add another row? And another row. Okay, so it's the other way around. When it's fluids, it's backwards. Yep. That's fine. Although why it shows that, I don't know. I could do that, then move it all up one, and I'd have more petrol, and then I'd be able to support the extra plastic, but we'll see if I have to do that. So, that's 1, that's 2, that's 1, that's 2. And then there's these 2. So what that tells me, really, you think this is 17 too many? Yeah, I'm not falling for that. Just on a curiosity thing. If I did this, and this, and this, and I didn't select the water, and then I added one more, you guys would all be happy. If I added one more, now you'd be unhappy. And one more, now you'd be happy, or unhappy. So if I added another one of these, oh, yeah, I don't care anymore. Okay, so what that means to me is that I'm going to need to build another fuel system, and this is why I paused research and everything. I'm going to need to build another fuel system just for purple. To supply red circuits for these furnaces. Because when I added the extra row of red furnaces, because I had, or yeah, furnaces for purple, I had barely enough to make this work. at 3, and that was not enough to support 2 of these. So adding the second one of these, because I needed it, put me in a situation where I need more red chips. I need 1.5 of these red chips minimum. So I need 2 of these, which means I need 2 of these, which means I need 2 of these. 2 full ones. 1.5 full ones, but we'll build 2 full ones. And as we've already seen, with this, that eats most of that. If we add in a red chip, we're short on copper by a little bit. And we're going to be adding in 2 red chips, so we're going to be short on copper a lot. And even then, we're barely over on the green circuits. And that should be fine. But that means that we need a second copper patch, which means that we'll need this. This song is not playing. So that's 2 copper patches, an iron patch, 2 green circuit builds, 2 red circuit builds. And 2 plastic builds. And that means I need coal. So I need 1 coal patch. Plus fuel processing. Why didn't you crack that? There's 2 oils up there. Which I can extract. There's water here. So if I extend this by making this a 4-way,